Warning, Caffeinated Conquest features adult nerds using adult language. Seriously, don't say we didn't warn you.
Alright, so it's taken us a little while to get rolling, but why don't we start by having you guys go around the table, introduce the characters who you will be playing. Xavier, since we only had 4 pre-gens, I actually reverse engineered a little bit and allowed him to make his own character, so we'll get to you. Who wants to start?
I guess I'll go. I have selected the character from the pre-gens known as Bruno. He is he's an envious little clubber. He likes to go out to the Berlin clubs and do the dancing, yeah. My virtue's patience. I'm part of the Camarilla. I'm a Toreador. This sheet has no physical description, so I'm assuming I am tall, masculine, blonde. The ideal of the Ubermensch, and I am wearing small leather lederhosen shorts with the studded little overall things and a black leather lederhosen cap. Basically the man from Das Boot, if you've seen the video.
Link in description. Awesome.
I'll put a link in the fucking description. It's a good video.
Way to go, Adam.
Keep trying busy. It's a
Bob.
I am Nicholas Dietz, a cutting-edge journalist for Berlin Vice. Just kicking it here. I imagine myself as a mixture between Brad Pitt and some really stuck-up hipster. Just, you know, the plaid scarf, the frames that, you know, oh god.
Bob, you already told us you worked for Vice Berlin.
Yeah. Alright, yeah.
Is that actually written in the backstory? That you work for Vice Berlin?
Yeah, right there.
That's pretty cool.
Hip and arrogant urban culture blogger for Vice Berlin. It's fucking
They
great.
included a real magazine.
Yeah.
Or media, whatever you call it.
I am a Ventru, and I'll be doing some cool things. You just see.
What is your feeding restriction as a venture?
Oh yeah, I thought that was fucking hilarious. I can only feed upon the vegans. And
I guess you're doing the world a service.
I can smell them across the room. Or
You
the
can
lack
smell
thereof.
the presumptuousness.
I can smell the
Just your
tofu
mustache
and
curls a
greens.
little higher when they're around.
So good, so good. Yeah, that's me.
What you got, Adam?
I can't pronounce my name, but it's I
I am Hagen-Dazs.
There's a shorter version of your name right there.
No, just go by Mel.
Adam is playing Amelina.
There you go. That's a word. That is a word. It's a
Amelia.
I don't know. Like it's not Amelia. That's from another show. It's
Adelita.
He's Amelia Bedelia.
I just go by the name Mel. It's easier.
For you.
For me, of course. Make it easier for me. That is part of my thing of being of just excess. Like let's make it easier. I'm also from the Camarilla faction. Ventru.
We're all Camarilla.
Or are we?
Spoilers, dude.
What? What?
Even Chaz? Well, maybe.
Kind of.
Certain storyteller characters are.
Yeah. Most of them probably will be.
As a Ventru, I will leave it up to you if you want to reveal what your feeding restriction is.
Do it.
I'll do it when the time is right. You guys will see.
Yeah, we know you'll do it when the timer's up.
All right, no. Xavier,
Yeah.
you have the created character. Why don't you tell us a little bit about him?
My character is Mason Caldwell. He is he's actually American. His wife is German. They met in the military because, duh. You can't just buy brides like that anymore. So they moved to Germany to be closer to her family, and it didn't work out so well. But he had his home and everything in Germany, so now he's stuck in Germany with nobody that he really knows except for his coterie.
Does he know German?
And he's currently in between jobs, mainly because of his temper. That's been an issue.
Problems at the veterans office.
They are notoriously slow.
All right.
Well, what clan are you?
I'm a bruja. Bruja.
Bouja.
I just work here.
All right, Tom.
And I am Amir Mansour.
Is that his actual name on the sheet?
It's Mansoor.
Oh, Mansour. I'm gonna stick with Mansour.
Mr.
Oh,
Mans.
that is another thing. You sired a child, didn't you?
Yeah.
How could you?
Me.
Yeah, he's my little happy mistake. As some people would say.
We don't make mistakes here. They're happy little accidents.
Yeah.
Please continue, Mr. Mansour.
I am Mr. Mansour. I come from a wealthy Parisian family, but something fucked up, and your family has kept you in a cocoon. No, wait, that's not. Where?
Hey, you can't reveal your dark secret, man.
No, that's down here. This is the vanilla part.
Oh.
Something fucked up. I can't remember what it was. Bottom line is that I followed my sire, who I don't think is named. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Antoinette Kelman to Berlin, whom I haven't been in contact with for a very long time now. I'm of Turkish descent. And I am of Clan Toreador.
And,
Oh, and apparently somewhere along the lines, I embraced a certain flamboyant club goer.
My name is Bruno.
Do you call him Daddy?
No, just Papa.
Daddy, why won't you accept me?
Papa, when will you go to the clubs with me again?
I don't know when my character's story was going to tell me that, but I guess that would have been a fun surprise.
It's in my backstory, but not his, so it's unusual.
As for description, I imagine he looks kind of like a darker Maximillion Pegasus.
fantastic.
Yugi boy. Ooh. I love this already.
Okay. So, you guys are indeed part of the Camarilla, and more so than that, you guys are pretty, well, not super high up, but you've got some station. You guys work for Andre, the Malkavian primogen of the city. And for him, you are a hunting coterie. You go around, you hunt, you bring him vessels, and you also watch each other's backs while you're hunting. Because you work for such a powerful member of the coterie, you have immense hunting rights. You have a 17-block domain in the neighborhood of Friedrichshain that includes 3 major clubs on the Berlin club circuit. You have the gentrified techno club Tresor, the grimy Golden Gate Club, which sits right underneath a train station across the Spree River, and the sex club Kit Kat, which is very close to Tresor.
Oh man,
Wait.
I love Kit Kats.
Wait, isn't that German club where, like, men have to take off their pants?
That did not say it in the adventure, so...
I think that is.
Kit Kats.
Like, it's a pantsless club.
What if you're not wearing underwear?
That's the idea.
Oh, fucking weirdos.
Alright. So we set the scene. You guys are in your typical hangout. It's an all-night gambling parlor, or a 24/7 gambling hall, called All Night Glücklich. And you guys are sitting in a cafe area of this casino that's mostly patroned by older Turkish men and unemployed youths. And just the bing, 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 bing of the one-armed bandits and the Kino machines and all the lights and sounds and is just completely deafening to anybody who's not within a very small area having a conversation. And you guys are sort of sitting there nursing mostly untouched cups of just straight black Turkish coffee, which is the cacophony of the casino echoing behind you. And the subject of the day is the Anarch revolts. The Anarchs have been hitting the Camarilla hard, harder than you would have ever thought possible. The great ivory tower might crumble is unthinkable. What is some of your thoughts about that, as you sort of just sit there milling the topic about?
Well, the way I see it, I don't like dictatorships, but there's got to be some rules, right?
They're just upset that they didn't make the right decision when it came to the little club they were going to join.
Are none of you afraid of losing your power in this time? We could be exposed with all this technology about. It's harder and harder.
Please, you think that the Anarchs will really put down the Camarilla? Pshaw.
Tom, you are my spirit animal.
What about you, Mel?
Give us your best gentrified venture voice, please.
I can't do accents though.
You can. Reach deep inside yourself, Adam. Make it happen. When you reach down into your gooey center, what do you pull up and expulse it from your mouth?
Just not Asian.
I know, that's what I like. That's the only thing. But
We want bratwurst, not ramen.
I'm just,
And no, Kit Kat is not the pantsless club in Berlin.
Oh, okay.
Which one is that?
I don't remember.
Is it a place where they just give out free Kit Kats?
like,
No, but the Kit Kat Club does just allow fucking sex to happen just out in the open in the club.
Fucking heathens.
Sexually free.
This is what happens when Catholics become Protestants.
Anyway, come on.
yeah.
Gentrified venture accent.
No pressure.
Those anarchists will have a tough time beating the Camarilla into submission. Am I right, guys? And gals? I don't know.
I think
As
they're
you
the
guys
only girl.
begin talking, there's just a strange prickling on the back of your neck. Something just seems a little off. You're not quite sure. It's just a weird vibe in the air. It's just, I don't know, rubbing you the wrong way. Continue.
Nosferatu.
So you know like how those Mastiff dogs have like little barrels around their necks? I have like one of those little Bluetooth speakers on like a collar around my neck. And so I'm like, the vibes in here aren't good. Yeah, I'm going to change the tunes.
What do you change it to?
It's Feel Berlin by the 69 Eyes.
I love it.
The disco remix.
Ah, of course.
The MIDI non-copyright version.
The feet pit?
Where are we currently? We're at the...
You're in a cafe in an all-night gambling hall.
So, guys, let's... I don't know what we usually do at night.
Hunt for Andre.
And a couple minutes pass, and that prickle on the back of your neck starts deepening into a stone in the pit of your stomach. You
Turning
feel
the volume up.
almost sick.
Murphy. What's on fire?
I can't
Well, funny
tell.
you should ask.
It either smells like a meat eater's fart or an Italian.
And then eventually there's just this wave of all-consuming dread. Ice racing up and down your veins, up the back of your neck and down your spine.
Wee woo, wee woo.
A noise, a voice, begins climbing even over the impressive, oppressive range of the Bluetooth speaker that you wear as a collar.
It does look like a little Mastiff barrel though.
As you realize the Turkish proprietor of the venue is turning up the volume on a flat screen television above a cigarette machine of a news report. And in the little window above this German lady's head, you can see a semi-truck and just flames.
Murphy!
Reports are coming in that a truck has crashed into the Pack Dance Club Golden Gate in Eastern Tiergarten, setting the old building ablaze. At least 5 people are believed dead, and it is still unknown whether this is a tragic accident or the 3rd truck attack in the last year. The worrying trend began in Marseille, and you just hear the Turkish owner curse, "Fucking pussy terrorists," as he throws down a towel and starts, Everyone, we are closing down for the night," and begins trying to usher people out. There's something troubling. As the news footage goes to a full screen, you see that the building that was attacked, that the truck ran into, is none other than Golden Gate. And you happen to know that that's the place that Andre has been using as a haven lately.
Oh no.
Fuck, guys. We have to go quick.
I'm already on my way.
Papa, is it Tianox?
Perhaps now. Oh, Bruno, dearie, come with me.
I'm coming, Papa, and I get on my roller skates and
Listen, lighting on the.
roller skates.
Why can't you have Heelys like a real man?
Does Uber work?
Not here, buddy.
No.
That's something else.
They have lift.
the only Uber you're gonna get in Berlin is the Uber Mensch.
Alright, instantly, as you guys make it out the door, Berlin is on this shit, because this isn't the first time it's happened, right? They have to be on guard.
Well, they've had plenty of terrorist attacks. They should be on guard.
Yeah, no, that's the point.
Yeah.
That is a factual statement. And instantly, you can hear sirens in the background. You can smell smoke, because Golden Gate is only about 5 blocks away from All Night Glücklich. And you can hear the chop, 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 chop of a helicopter soaring over your head. And you obviously recognize the quote-unquote owners of the helicopter. Berlin, I guess Germany at large, but Berlin has a task force called the GSG-9, which is a super elite SWAT team, basically, / counter-terrorist division. And they are immediately on this shit. And as you look about a block down the street, you can already see some basic, blue shirt cops setting up what looks like a police cordon, sectioning off a perimeter around Golden Gate in the distance. What would you like to do? As you look past them, there's another cordon going up even closer.
I imagine we have cell phones.
Yes, you do have some.
I would like to
2017.
quickly call Andre to see if he's okay.
Okay.
Why 17 on Twitter?
Ring, 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 ring.
The phone
Yeah, well, this is Andre.
Andre!
Please leave a message after the beep, yeah.
Fucking A. We have to get over there before the security gets too tight.
Elaborate voicemail hoax.
What sorcery?
The club is on fire, yeah? You don't hear vampires.
Bruno, I need you to distract the naysayers. I'll go in.
You mean the cops?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the cops.
Okay.
I would also like to sneak past.
I'm going to sneak past as well.
How are you going to sneak past? Because they're actively setting up a perimeter, so it's not just a matter of ding, 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 ding. What do you want to do?
Do you have the presents?
I do not have the presents, no.
Are you the one that has the presents?
I have presents as well.
Use your tits. Show us your tits.
I like cop.
Or are they too old for you?
The
The local cops that are overseeing the cordon, and it's still a little chaotic as they're scrambling to put up the barricades and those white and orange fucking things. It's a little chaotic right now. They're just running around like chickens with their head cut off trying to put up a wall.
I'll try and blend in and kind of walk through.
Of course. Berliners love their walls. Is there any there's buildings
Yeah.
One next to another.
Sure.
Is there windows facing one another across from the building?
You absolutely could use the buildings to get across if you wanted to. What is your plan that you're thinking of?
I was gonna celerity myself through every fucking window up until the club.
Okay. You absolutely can do that. Let's see here.
Swiftness?
Damn it, where was the rule? Okay, so you're going to do that. What are the rest of you guys going to do?
You know what? Actually, I'm pretty sure I can use a fire escape and just jump over the buildings.
Okay.
Do I just spend blood to keep on jumping?
No.
No. That's only if you want to use Mighty Leap. You don't need to do that. The buildings are close enough.
Alright.
Can you carry me on top of me like
You could just walk through.
Fucking carry yourself. We must fucking go find Andre quickly. He could be dead already.
Oh, that would be terrible, yeah.
These fucking anarchs. I swear to God, I'll rip every one of them
That's the
apart.
anarch's so terrible.
I find the nearest fire escape.
They will also go up the fire escape. That seems the easiest one without trying to cause trouble.
Okay. I need physical athletics from everybody. Let's call it a difficulty 2.
All right.
yeah, 3 dice?
I gotta roll more.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Willpower.
I got the 2.
You got 2?
That's cool.
I got
Willpower
two-
rerolls
I
everything.
got 2 twos.
No.
No.
You need a 6 and
I
up.
know.
You just got no.
Would you like to spend a willpower, or would you like to go plummeting into the police cordon?
What was the difficulty?
2.
All right, I got 2.
All right.
It's been a willpower.
Oh, I'm not going over there. I'm the distraction.
Okay, you're going to distract the cops.
I'm so failing.
Are you gonna do it?
Okay.
How many times can you spend willpower?
Once. All right, let's see how you do.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're good.
that was much better.
no.
So
That's
you sort of approach the cordon. There's cops trying to direct. You sort of come up behind them. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna point at the other direction from where they're going, and from like, oh my God, do you see the terrorist over there?
Yeah, terrorists. What terrorists, sir?
Over there. You
Where?
see them, yeah?
That's just a mirror.
I don't see a terrorist, sir.
Over there, you don't see the terrorists?
And as you're pointing, comes Bob.
Kill yourself, you fool.
I'm just like, yeah.
Bob, take 3 superficial damage for me, please. James Mark. Yeah.
Also, they think you're a terrorist now.
Oh my God, a terrorist!
I hold up my press pass. Investigative reporter!
What are you doing on the roofs?
I was just trying to get a better view of the fire.
Okay, give me a. Let's go with social.
Does Vice Berlin have a press pass? I'm pretty sure they're more like the underground kind of journalism. Like break into places and film.
He
He
usually
just
have a
holds up
badge.
his picture on a smartphone.
Dude, they usually have a badge showing who they work for.
Yeah, in the U.S.
No.
Then do they have guns though?
This is Berlin, baby.
Roll me
Berlin
social
Vice.
subterfuge.
Social subterfuge?
You know how much Germany loves their censorship. We're probably not going to be showing in Germany anyway. Shut up.
Yes! I got 1.
Damn it. It was a difficulty 3.
Oh.
Did your hunger die show up as a 1?
What,
You didn't actually click. What was the difficulty?
just 1.
Alright, cool.
It was a good enough story.
Alright.
Is he the terrorist you're talking about?
So, I didn't get a good look, maybe?
Bruno! It was just at the bar, Kevin!
He's with you?
I'm trying to create a distraction, yeah?
I'll create one with you.
I don't have time for this. Just go.
It towards the golden gate.
Okay, you guys across the rooftops without much problem. You guys get to the second police cordon. There are just panicked crowd trying to push their way through a line of police. The cordon's already set up here. It's a solid wall. Well, not so, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a solid perimeter. They're pushing people back. People feeding them all these excuses, trying to get back in the building. You can actively see the truck sticking out of Golden Gate, pouring smoke, flames, licking the air.
We're gonna.
Please.
Jump another building.
And you can see that sort of behind the police, there is what looks like a silver gray SUV. And next to it is this strange, it looks like a computer set up on like one of those rolly carts, and it's got this long antenna sticking up out of it. Now you guys don't have to worry about this shit. You're past. What are you guys going to do about this?
Oh, are they sending like the remote camera thing in?
Not that you see. You can basically interpret that technology as you wish. But there you hear there's all kinds of like chaos and voices and what happened? Oh, was a police raid gone wrong? No, this is ISIS. This is definitely ISIS.
I'm gonna see.
But in German.
Yes.
Do I by any chance?
The ISIS!
No, we're vampires. It's the Assamites. Followers.
From this point, can we see any people who are maybe been dragged out as survivors or anything like that?
Not yet.
Okay. I go up to the police officer. How many people have come out?
Sir, we don't know. We haven't fully assessed the damage. I need you to stay back.
I have a family member that was in there. Please tell me.
I had a family in there too.
Okay, let me ask you something. Do you just say, I've got family in there, or do you want to lay some sauce on
my
it?
little poodle, he was in there. I had a friend watching him.
He's like a father to me. I've known him forever.
The poodle?
No, a man named Andre. Did a man named Andre come out?
Sir, we don't have names of anyone yet. There's still people inside, sir. Go ahead and roll me a social charisma subterfuge. And this is going to be a difficulty 2. Because you guys tried, but it wasn't a great performance. So let's see what you got.
Social charisma subterfuge.
You I roll as well?
Yeah.
Fucking, my poodle's in there.
Hunger fuck, hunger fuck, hunger fuck.
We replace it with one of our hunger dice, right?
Yeah. Wow, you have all of that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does he
Does he get another dot?
It's a specialty.
You just couldn't help yourself.
I couldn't, I'm sorry.
And my specialty is manipulation.
You got
I
one.
have an extra dice.
You need 2.
God damn it.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, because you got all of the successes. He's like, a tear wells up in his eye.
I used to
He's
be
like,
My poodle.
my
died in a
poodle's
fire.
name was Jeffrey.
My poodle also died in a fire.
He was separated with my wife on the other side of the wall back in the 80s, and he died before I could get to him again. Go, save your dog! And he starts tearing up and doesn't notice as you walk by too.
I'm just sort of roller skating along.
Your character's ridiculous.
Just lederhosen? Like,
Yeah, like little leather hot pants, right? With like studded little overall things and no shirt.
are they gold?
No,
Do
they're,
you
they're the
have like
silver
nipple
studs.
pads, or are you just like letting him scream?
No, they're just there.
Oh.
I'm a vampire. Don't worry about that anymore. I used to have to wax it.
As you pass through the cordon, you see from a graffiti-covered side of the club 2 men and a woman start hauling ass out. The doors of the silver gray SUV are completely thrown open, and 3 GSG-9 troopers in full fucking riot gear come out with like automatic rifles and start yelling, "Stop! Stop!" and opening fucking fire.
On us?
No, on the people running out. They're not even paying attention to you. The 2 guys just immediately, hands on the back of the head, drop to their knees. The chick takes one look and books ass, and they take her down. Bullets bite into the back of her legs. She falls to the ground. As she pulls herself back up, they keep emptying these bullets into her as they run up and just put it straight into her head, cutting her into Swiss cheese. And as you stand transfixed, horrified on this scene of graphic police violence, you see smoke start issuing from the bullet holes. You look over to the 2 men. They look up at you knowingly. an evil grin spread across their faces, and you clearly recognize them as anarchs. But furthermore, those weren't normal bullets that got fired into that woman. And if that woman was also an anarch and a vampire, the GSG-9 might just know what they're fighting. You guys cut your way across the rooftops. However, you have to go down this large, sloping roof of the train station to actually reach Golden Gate beneath it. To further complicate the matters, there's a GSG-9 chopper sort of floating around the area. What would you like to do?
Okay, describe the environment one more time.
Okay, so you guys are basically looking out a window right now. Beneath you is a 70-foot sloping roof of the train station that sits above Golden Gate, the club where Andre is layered. And right now, sort of buzzing around the building, is a GSG-9 chopper. It's got a searchlight going, sweeping the alleys and the streets down at ground level.
Is there any debris on the slope surface?
On the roof, no. All the damage seems to have mostly originated from ground level. However, there does appear to be a rooftop access that you can see.
Then we'll use that.
I have a plan. It's okay.
What kind of rooftop? Like, what color is the rooftop?
What color is it?
Yes.
Let's say black shingles.
Is there a black rug in this building we're in?
Let's do a percentile roll.
They're all vibrant red.
Tens. Not tens. 30.
Vibrant red.
Fucker. Black curtains?
Okay, I'll give you a percentile roll, but I'm adding 20% to your dice for the second go around.
That's an 18 plus 25, so then that's 42.
Black curtains. There's these large leather, like, sun blocker curtains hanging. You realize that you're in some, like, sort of dilapidated punk's apartment that probably hasn't paid the rent like 3 months. There's eviction notices put up on the walls like posters.
What? Anyway.
I'm gonna tear down the curtain
Okay.
and I'm gonna just jump onto the roof holding it over me. So whenever the spotlight is coming close, I'm gonna put it over myself and lay down.
Okay, good shit, Tom. Good shit. I like that idea. What about you two guys?
Are there any more curtains that he has? Or
Are there any more curtains?
He took the one.
did he take the one?
There's only
There's 2 curtains to a set, right? I'll give it to you.
you want? There's only one more, Adam.
You want to
Do
show
you
him?
want it? No, I'm not gonna fucking show it. No, an idiot.
Yeah, I'm not like this idiot's person. Yeah, well,
Brawl?
what's it called?
Call me a bitch?
They said you don't listen
Child
to
is the proper term.
I'm like,
Child.
child. Child?
Don't be such a child.
You're too old for me anyway.
There it is.
That's what comes out little by little. I say under my breath. Then, what are you gonna do to get over there then?
I mean,
Right away.
I was probably just gonna go on the other side of the building. Or, when you say it's a sloped roof, is it just the roof?
I
Imagine
don't,
like
I don't understand your question.
Is it? Because you said it's like a train station, right?
Yeah, there's a train station, and then the club is underneath it.
Now this roof. Is it just the roof, and then there's like pillars holding it up, or is it like actually walled for a building?
Walled for a building.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna try and dodge a searchlight.
You're gonna try and dodge the searchlight?
Yes.
How about you?
I'm gonna use the curtain.
Okay, you're gonna use the curtain. I need your choice of physical athletics or physical stealth. I need 2 successes from you. I need 1 from each of you because you have the curtain, and that's a good fucking idea.
What?
And you can thank Tom very kindly.
Fuck you, Tom.
Hey, you took the other curtain.
No.
He was a gentleman.
Blame him.
Not being a gentle lady, but no.
And
He's
what
right.
color?
You saw something last week, Mike?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Use another.
I got 5 successes.
5 successes.
I got 4.
Okay, you guys are the knight. The searchlight sweeps over the roof of the building. You drop.
Let's always do better on the second roll.
You spent another willpower?
Jesus!
Did he fail?
Don't feel horribly.
Yeah, they're like pretty bad.
No, I was gonna say this might be funny if I'm about to tell you my plan, what I was gonna do. So there's about to be a masquerade breach as these. What are they? GS9, right?
GSG.
I don't know.
GSG9.
I think if they already know, it's not really a breach.
Yeah. Right now, there's an angry like mob yelling at the cops. It looks like police brutality.
Inside a riot.
But one of the anarchs on the floor is smoking, right? Like they're turning to ash.
No, just
Okay.
there is smoke pouring out of the bullet holes.
Okay.
That means they're not dead. They're just in torpor.
No, they're fucking gone.
Then they're ash.
The physiology of vampires is different.
Nebulous.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Fuck you, V5.
But I was gonna say, does it seem like there's a masquerade breach about to happen?
Not insofar as the NPC's actions have taken.
Okay.
So you guys get across the roof. The rooftop access does look like it's locked. Would you like to try and bust through it? Or do you want to sort of drop down to ground level and get into the club from the bottom?
I'll try to bust through it.
I will warn you that as the chopper begins to near the roof, it does look like they're getting ready to uncoil ropes. Like maybe they're about to send people through the rooftop access themselves. So if you take the rooftop access, you might end up racing against those guys behind you.
Aren't we doing that anyways?
Sure.
Would it be
So
possible-
you're gonna take
Would it be possible to use the curtain as a parachute at all, or?
Wait, what the fuck do you want to do, Ed?
Now that's ridiculous.
I'm gonna Breath of the Wild the flames up and fight the helicopter.
Use the parachute as the propeller.
Blind the helicopter, haha.
No, you use like curtain to put make rains
this
of it.
doesn't work. One of your disciplines, it's not.
Just like wrangling a lionel.
Like, downweight the helicopter. That's stupid.
So you guys are taking the rooftop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's say physical physique, strength, diff 3 to try and basically either rip the lock off or force it open or pull the hinges or something.
What's your dice pool?
Can we work together?
Don't forget about your hunger dice. Huh?
Can we
I
work
have
together
7.
to break it or no?
Now then you go.
Sure.
And what hunger?
And you said how many successes? Oh, load.
Ah, loudy.
What does the hunger die do again?
If it comes up a 1, compulsion. And you have you have a chance to get hunger.
Okay, that's a 10 then on that hunger die.
No, I'm fucking wrong. If a 1 comes up,
If it comes
it's
up as a
compulsion.
10, it's a compulsion.
No, 1 is compulsion. Your blood rouses can make you hungry. Okay, so how many successes?
I have 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 1, 9.
Okay. You guys are able to drop through the rooftop access. From there, it's a simple matter of actually getting to the club from the top. So I'm gonna.
On the way down, can I jam it?
How?
Just to the point where it can't come up.
That's a good idea. I like that idea. Let's call it again. Physical physique diff 3.
Well, is it like a latch that's horizontal?
I assume it's like a horizontal latch.
You can use the curtains to like tie it to something else.
That will also work.
I mean, that wouldn't really jam it. It'd just kind of slow him down for a little bit.
And I'm jamming it.
All right.
Jammy? Jammy. How many signatures did you want?
3 to jam it.
Well,
Willpower?
no. Oh wait, no, ones don't take away anymore, right?
They do not.
Oh.
Unless it's a hunger die, then
No,
shit
this
happens.
way, hunger die. And it's a
Okay.
7. So, 3.
3. All right, so you pull that thing. The metal folds as it just jams itself into its own hole. You can have as much fun with that phrasing as you wish.
Isolate it. All right, and I now I'm using, what was it, swiftness that lets me move faster, or alacrity.
It was swiftness. Alacrity lets you. Well, there's also alacrity.
Let me see.
Hey, with everyone, you do move faster.
Alacrity is response time. Swiftness is, I believe, what you're looking for.
All right, I'll activate swift. I'm gonna become swifty.
Or rapidity, if you want.
How many dots is rapidity?
That's 3.
Oh, okay. I'll let you use swiftness, so go ahead and rouse your blood. So that's one little check mark at the bottom there.
And I'm gonna start looking for Andre.
Cool. All right, so
Spread out, team.
You want me to use intimidation mental?
why would it be intimidation mental?
Those are the least likely to be chosen.
Fair enough.
Charlie, is it awareness or alertness? Because I got them both this time.
Hang on, we'll get to you.
It's social medicine.
Medicine on, you smart guy.
So we'll start with you guys as you.
Oh shit, never mind.
Just watch the shit happen.
Yes, Tom, I am smart.
So, nestled beneath the Genowitzbrücke chain stop, Golden Gate is one of Berlin's grittiest clubs. The interior is small, dark, and mostly free of decoration. It is known for having exceptionally long operating hours, even for Berlin. Most weeks, there's one party on Thursday night that finishes Friday afternoon, and then a second one that starts on Friday at midnight and lasts until Monday morning. The club consists of one main dance floor, a small sitting area, a bathroom section upstairs, and a small garden in the summer. The music is mostly upfront tech house by Berlin-based DJs.
I would hate to clean this place.
So,
I would hate to clean Kit Kat bar.
so you guys get in on the ground level. The truck has completely blown through the left corner of the Golden Gate's dance floor, and the ceiling and the balcony/bathroom level has caught fire. Stairs up in a door to kitchen/back room. Hang on. Stairs up. What the fuck does that say? There are stairs leading up. Behind the bar, there's a door that says kitchen. The place smells rancid of burning chemicals, insulation, and vomit. You see, there are 3 bodies trapped under debris on the floor. And you can hear someone screaming, "Help! Help!" from the second level where the bathrooms are located.
Is it Andre?
The sound system is still on, playing Ricardo Ferreria's Railway on eardrum-bursting volume. According to the adventure, this is surreal shit. So the 3 bodies that you can see, 2 of them appear to be young-looking girls with sort of messy razor-cut hairstyles. If you've ever seen razor cut, it's when instead of using scissors, you actually take a little razor and cut it so the ends of the hair end up being non-equal lengths and they tend to up a little bit. You can see spatters of their blood sort of coating the debris in the walls and the floor, and there's a very, very thick smell of fear in the blood. It is not a smell as humans would perceive it, but you as kindred, especially having been kindred for as long as you have, know that there are different senses to blood that you have become aware to, and there's a lingering fear in this blood. The third one is a thin, elfin white blonde who looks like a tourist. He's still alive, and he is also screaming for anything, any kind of help that you can do to help this guy. And again, there's obviously somebody else alive coming from the upstairs.
Can we?
Ooh, Mason dearie. Go help the screaming man.
So what I'm going to do right now is I'm basically going to go around the table, and I'm going to give you guys each an action. You have a certain number of time before the GSG-9 eventually does make it through the rooftop access, severely elongated because of your amazing actions. So, what would Bruno like to do?
I think they need more of a distraction. I'm going to point up at the rooftops and I'm going to be like, that one, he has a rocket launcher. I'm yelling to where the GSG-9 are, and I'm pointing, saying that guy over there has a rocket launcher.
Okay, you yell, and there's nobody around to hear you over the ear-bursting techno and crackling flames. So, what is your actual action?
Okay.
You can incite a riot.
Change the music.
Change the music.
I'm going to go. If I'm in the crowd, can they hear me? Can people hear me?
If you go back outside,
Yeah.
probably.
I'm gonna roller skate back over to the crowd.
Backwards.
Like, are you infamous in like the nightclub scene for being like that weird kind of guy?
Probably.
You got roller skates like the four wheels.
Yes.
He acts gay, but he isn't, and that frustrates them.
I like the idea that you're kind of like Chris Pontius. you're Chris Pontius party boy.
I'm gonna sort of start inflaming the crowd and like, can you believe this? They're just shooting people.
Yeah! Boo! Fuck the police! Fuck the police! And they're like running up and getting in the cops' faces, but not too in the face. GSG-9.
Be like, people need to take the power back. There's hundreds of us.
And in the cop car, the anarchs are looking at you like,
And you just look at them, you're just like, and look what I can get away with. No.
okay, interesting tactic. I would like you, let's call this social leadership.
Does Bruno have leadership?
No. But I have 4 dots in social. What's the difficulty?
You're trying to rile up a crowd that's already pissed. Let's call it a 2.
You can do it, Bruno.
Just think of
I'm just like roller. I'm like, have you seen it like in the movies where like the Roman general's trying to like incite the legionnaires?
Yeah.
I'm doing that on roller skates, just going back
like
and
Mel
forth.
Gibson in Braveheart, or Mel Gibson in The Patriot.
They can take our life, but they can never
Oh,
take
man.
our techno.
Wait,
I'm gonna spend the willpower.
Did you roll a hunger die?
Oh fuck no, I didn't.
I'm gonna say that one of those ones is a hunger die that I will allow you to reroll if you want with a
Okay,
willpower.
yes, I'm going to burn a willpower for that.
So if we have hunger, then we get to
Come on
roll an
now,
extra
Bruno.
die.
No. It replaces dice in your dice pool.
Yep, one of those was a 7.
Yeah, whenever you roll ever.
So we should.
Is that a
that's
1?
much better. No, it's a
Ah,
7.
damn it.
So with your 2 successes,
3 total.
3. Okay, so they are actively gathering around the cops and just screaming and cursing them out, and you have actively impeded, servants of civility from rescuing innocent people. Good job. I am going to ask you to roll. Let's try a willpower for a dot of humanity, shall we?
Now, what happened to that one
willpower, and I
cop?
just spent 1.
What happened to that one cop that was crying about his poodle? Now is he just getting beat up while he's crying about his poodle?
He's not having a good day.
I'm fine.
You realize what you've done, but sometimes the greater good is the greater good. All right, what is Nicholas Dietz gonna do? You see a guy yelling at you, pleading with these deep, mournful, sorrowful eyes as he is being burned alive by flaming rubble that's burying half of his body. There's someone in the upstairs screaming for dear life.
I
Wait, when
assume
did he
the
get in here?
When did he get in the club?
He got past the cordon.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Where did I go?
I can assume that the burning guy with white hair is not Andre. I am going straight for the screaming upstairs. Braving the flames.
Okay, since you mentioned that, I would like you to give me a composure roll.
How does one do this?
You have 3 dots of composure. You're going to roll it.
2.
Okay, so you managed to Instantly, the rot Shrek kind of seizes you as you realize you're charging forward into these gaping, flickering orange maws that could incinerate you in a flash. And you just think about Andre for a second. All that goes away. You push past the fear of the beast, the primal urge for survival. You shove it deep down into yourself, and you start racing up the stairs. You get about halfway up the stairs, and when these guys start coming in from the balcony garden area. So same situation for you guys. You see a guy burning alive, covered in rubble, just screaming for anybody to possibly help him. You see somebody in the bathroom screaming. You see Nick Dietz coming up the stairs. You. There's a very particular smell in the air.
Yeah.
Uh,
I saw that when I walked in.
It's vitae, and more than that, it's delicious, intoxicating blend. It's a certain kind of blood that fits your particular feeding predilections, and your eyes are almost pulled unwillingly to the bottom floor where you see two women trapped under rubble, their blood sprayed hither, and over the sulfur and the flames and the stench of vomit, you smell it like a sweet perfume wafting from the dance floor.
Ew.
And I would like you to roll composure for me, please.
Have you ever smelled something good in the middle of
What's your hunger die?
bad?
I'm gonna use the
Yellow one? Okay.
It's easier to tell. Oh, I still feel it.
You instantly frenzy and charge down the staircase.
Like,
Well,
the children, no. The bread's still good. A little warm, but good.
I stick my foot out and trip it.
You don't have to. The stairwell is on the verge of collapse and will buckle under the weight of two adults on it at once. It collapses to the left, crashing into a burning wall.